Hello, it is fishbulbgeek, and we are back with Persephone Hawk. We are in Act 3, and yeah, we became Kirkwall's champion after fighting the Adashock, which is kind of cool. Um, even though it was a kind of awful fight, to be honest. Um, yeah. No, and obviously things are getting super tense between the Templars and the Mages because Kirkwall's is just a dumpster fire constantly. Uh, yeah, but we've got lots of people to talk to because it's, I think, in game. It's been, what, 3 years in game, I think, between the events of the fight of the Irish Shock and this point here. So all that time for everything to fester and bubble beneath the surface, and now it's all coming up in dramatic, terrible ways. But yeah, let's go and catch up with all of our companions and see what they've been up to and if they've got anything to say. And since we're right here, I guess we might as well go and speak to Aveline in the keep. So let's crack on and do that. And also have a good wee look around and see if there's anything to explore and pick up. Obviously, I don't know who's in the Viscount's room. I'm gonna have to remind myself. I'm sure it'll all come flooding back, but yeah, we'll just start by probably picking up a bunch of missions by speaking to everybody. We've got a few things that we know we're going to be doing. Like we've got to squeeze in the DLC at some point, so that's interesting. Uh, oh gosh, I mean, there's so many things that I know is gonna happen. I'm looking forward to.
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
I'm not quite sure what to make of that line, to be honest, Aveline. Also, you're
Guardsmen,
totally not going to be
duties for
staying.
the week will be
Low town canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by twos. Clear by second watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
no. Thank you. Donick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
So how was it?
Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
She makes a good guard captain.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Blissfully quiet at the moment. I'm sure it won't last.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
So yeah, I do actually have to admit, I don't like Aveline in this particular playthrough as a character because she's a boring stick in the mud, who is diametrically opposed to my Hawk. My Hawk, when she's playing as an absolute hard ass who sides with the Templars and is just like anti mage everything, and is just a very different character. Agrees with her and wants her in the party, but in this group, she's a well written character. You know, she is exactly what she is, and there's no getting around that. And there's no reason she should be anything other than what she is. I mean, she married a Templar for crying out loud. That was how we met. Um, so I've been hating on Aveline quite a lot in this playthrough. but she's not that terrible a character. If I'm honest, she's annoying me in this one because of how I'm playing Hawk and who I want in my companions and everything. But
Do it.
yeah, being fair to her, she is a good person to have around if you're playing as somebody who doesn't mind having her around, a part that and agrees with her views. Well, look at that, all Templars. You definitely shouldn't be around. Should all be guardsmen. Anyone to talk to? Seneschal. Let's chat with the Seneschal.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
I sense I am unwelcome in the halls of power.
Power. I am just the hand on the seal, waxing what I'm told. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
Oh wow, I've got the gloves of the champion on, and they look so out of place with the rest of that armor set, don't they? I might have to, for aesthetic reasons, I might have to take them off and just keep the bonus for having the full set of the other armor, just temporarily at least, because they look really out of place.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor, Perrin Threnhold, left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
Is this just painting a really curious picture? Because that was predecessor, so that was before the weak, ineffective Viscount who got himself killed. The Meredith and the Templars have been strangling Kirkwall for years.
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
We know Dumar left no
There is
heirs.
no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Hang on. Is a Viscount hereditary? I always thought, like, a Viscount was... Oh, well, I didn't realise it was a hereditary line. I thought it was like an appointed line or an elected. I guess not. Oh, yeah, okay.
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
No, I mean, I'm committed to being a Purple Hawk, but It's going to be terrible, whatever she says. But I think we've established by this point she's a bit of a sociopath.
When Viscounts die, it's the sycophants who truly suffer.
If his death was more fresh in my mind, I would give you such a... censuring. I can still do that, I think. Each day is fresh insult. Leave me.
Yeah, yeah, she's a lot
Why me?
nicer.
The champion.
Both as a nice hawk and as an aggressive hawk. um, I'd forgotten just how bad some of the lines were. All right, so on to the next person. Not sure who I'm going to visit next, but let's just crack on and go visit people. All right, I suppose we should check in with Sebastian. There's never anything in here.
He's a terrible man. He's not.
You've done a great. We're not all like him.
Hear that? That's how often I find it's not true.
The keepers are different. They exist to preserve the old ways and to protect our people.
And none of them pray to a demon or perform magic.
It's impossible to talk to you.
Yeah, I agree with you, Meryl. It is impossible to talk to him because he's just as wedded to his views as you are. It's impossible to talk sense into you both, to be honest. Really nothing in here. I guess not. Oh, yeah, okay. History of the Territory. It's better than nothing. It's not exactly what I was thinking of, but... oh well. I suppose we've already done Taroni's books. Last act.
Blessed art
Alright. Yeah, the more I play this, the more I realise that Grand Cleric Alathina, who I thought was super cool the first few times I played this, but now looking back at it now, it's like, no, she's got all this power, and she didn't use any of it properly. Like, also, you let that mother, I've already forgotten her name, Mother Terrorist do terrible things in your name and the name of your maker, which certainly didn't help the situation, did it? Let's have a chat with you.
You look concerned, champion. Is there a problem?
I'm not asking for your blessing.
Andraste guide you.
Does that give a benefit if I do that? I'm actually not sure. Let's check.
You look concerned, champion. Is there a problem?
I'm just seeking your benediction, your grace.
May Andraste guide your hand to protect Kirkwall in its darkest hour.
Yep, okay, that also seemed terrible, so that's... no, that's not what I'm after. It's character. Would it be in tactics or abilities? So, I've got dog. Isabella's got my back. Nobody else, apparently. Nope, that did literally nothing. Totally pointless. Alright, Sebastian.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds. Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Wow. Yeah, I agree with Sebastian on this. Take a bloody stand, woman.
Mage this, Templar that. Is there anywhere in Kirkwall people don't talk about this?
The last time mages rebelled against the Chantry, they ended up ruling Tevinter. Should we just ignore them?
I knew I liked you.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion too, if you will?
Yeah, I actually agree with that statement. Ask your question first.
I can't imagine any way this will go wrong.
What would you have of us?
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I mean, it would be a lie.
Isn't lying a sin?
Has Kirkwall not suffered enough? Should it be declared anathema and an enemy of the Chantry? Imagine Hightown streets, filled not just with Meredith's Templars, but all the forces the Divine can command.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
You know, thinking about it, what we know of the Divine, which isn't much, it's mostly hearsay, to be fair. I don't think she would do that. I think, given that Cassandra is the right hand, and Cassandra does turn up. If Cassandra had turned up any sooner, she might have been able to, stop Meredith, given that she's a Seeker. And Seekers are there to police the Templars. The Templars very, very much need policing at this point. They're like at least 50%, although I'd go as far as to say they're like 80% of the problem. And yeah. Oh no, I won't do that. Like she's afraid of the Divine coming in and sending an exalted march. No, you should be being powerful enough to stop the Templars. You've got the power to knock Meredith back down. You've got the power to get them investigated. You must know they're doing terrible things, and they have very much overstepped their bounds. They're no longer being Templars. They're trying to be something else. It's terrible what's happening here, and the people in power, Athena, are just making all the wrong choices out of their own weird sense of fear. Yeah, and we because it's Liliana that comes to investigate, and which is cool. And yeah, we shouldn't be stopping. We shouldn't be lying to her. We shouldn't be trying to get her to stop investigating. We need the help of the people that make smarter decisions. Not to say, obviously, Cassandra, as we have seen her in this, interrogating Varric, and okay, she has got some sort of power, but I still feel that what she's doing to Varric is a bit illegal. But if they'd come before it all goes to shit, then it might be a very different story.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name, only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
Yes. In other words, an assassin, which she kind of is.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she doesn't trust your arguments. Your arguments are probably as weak as your actual stance.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot
I mean,
allow this
it can, and it will until I
ridiculous
actually go ahead
mage
and do it.
rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Oh, do you want me to take him right now? Okay. God, I haven't leveled him up and looked at his gear in ages. I was just about to say something and I've forgotten what it was. Oh gosh darn it! What was I going to say? I got distracted because I wasn't actually expecting that. No, it's gone from my memory. Okay. Well, we're not going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go ahead and do a bunch of other stuff. Like we've still got people to talk to, so let's carry on with that.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named, and alone as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Fenhidis, first of us.
Ooh, cursing. That's not nice.
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Corinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. I need you there when I meet her.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. It would mean a lot to me. That's all I ask.
Yeah, we'll totally do that later. Sweet. Okay, who else should we talk to? Who else is well? There's quite a few people left. Ooh, Meryl. Meryl could be fun. We'll save the Hanged Man. Okay, we've got two people to talk to there, but we'll save that for later. It's not showing as an actual quest, but I know we do have to talk to everyone, so we'll do Meryl. We'll do talk to Anders because he's obviously going to be grumpy with the way things are going.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric. I'm fine.
Just
Weird
take a
way to say his
walk around
name.
the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Oh, bless him, he cares.
Beric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Are you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
I'm sure something is wrong somewhere in Kirkwall. But right now it can wait.
Checking up on me? I suppose you think I might summon an army of demons at any moment. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant.
I mean,
Maybe
Tamlin's
nothing.
very, very dead.
Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
You miss Keeper Marathari? Are you feverish? Did you take a blow to the head?
I must have. I even miss her scolding me. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
You could, and you are part of my party, but wow, it's super distracting listening to the way you say his name. Yep, Mirror's just gotten creepier. Also, I think you might have changed it because it didn't look like that in the first game. As far as I remember, anyway. No, it didn't. She's got a very cozy place. It's actually quite large. Right, let's carry on. Who else are we going to see? Oh, yeah, we've got to go see Anders. Is it gambling? Yeah, we'll do that later. Yeah, let's catch up with Anders. Alright, yeah, okay. Let's just open that door. Hello, Mr. Crazy Pants. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, that was a quest. Fair enough. Oh, I know that quest, yes.
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
You'd be well within your rights to hit him in the face.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The mage underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
You don't think that kind of proves her point?
The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Right, okay. Who else do we need to speak to? In fact, we just need to go to the Hanged Man now. It's a bit sad that all of the other options give me an option for fast traveling. So, oh right, okay. Let's get the dog out to play.
The guilty prostrate, innocents die.
And then they are brought to the side of the maker.
Oh darn it, that's who I should have used the assassinate on.
Daenerys once killed a to fuel blood magic that let him impress his fellow senators at a party. What was the purpose there?
Which will give you the...
I'm not quite sure what I'm hearing here, but it sounds weird. Is he arguing that he's pro Tevinter blood magic? Because that's just odd. No, I'm not going to order any of that lot. Would come that way. Is there anything up here? Nope.
People not come from the Chantry. The brothers and sisters.
That was kind of a waste, actually, but alright. Let's go to these guys. Oh, I think I got 2. I'm not sure. What's... Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that was nice. Haha. Do you know what Sebastian's... Oh, Death Root. First one of Act 3. First bit of Act 3. Not going to complain at that. Sebastian's actually not a terrible character to have along for the ride.
The Templars catch anyone in this city.
Literally no one down here. Oh, I never did find out what that woman down on the docks wanted. I don't think she'll be here now
Don't
for
like dog time.
wow. Die and make room. That's interesting. Yeah, I never did find. I probably did miss something to do with that. Okay, we've only got 2 more people to see, and probably a mission to do here. So yeah, let's go get Isabella as part of our team again, seeing as she's back in town, and see what Barrick has to say for himself. Oh, and of course we automatically do this instead.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
Okay. This is probably not going to be too bad a fight. Actually, surprisingly not. Have I forgotten to change the difficulty or something?
I'll deal with this.
Oh, yes, I did get 2 of them. That's handy. I'm trying to say forgive you for what? You probably haven't done anything. Yep, thought so. Come on, just... Oh, Rage Demon. Yeah, we've... I can't... Right, okay. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. I think it's because I've still got the difficulty on... Oh, that was... Why did I did not mean to do that. Also, that one's not dying, so that's really annoying. I can't do anything anyway. That... Okay, yeah. Get away, get away, get away, get away! And, wow, Fenris didn't die. I'm impressed.
Let's finish this.
Bugger, bugger, bugger. No, no, no. Yes, I got him. That's not going to do much. Come on. Where's he gone? Is he still... No, he's over there. Can I use Killing Shot? Alright, yeah, I forgot about Inconspicuous. Not useful here, but alright. Okay, I'm going to have to change the difficulty to make fights more interesting. It's a little bit one-sided.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a Magister.
You have no idea what we
I
went
mean,
through.
she
What
lives in
I've had to do
Tevinter. I
since Mother
imagine
died.
that
This
would
was
be a
my
good
only
thing for her.
chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't deserve to die. I mean, think about what kind of position she was in. She was a slave, and she's an elf in Tevinter. All right, she was being manipulated by, a magister. I don't imagine she had a lot of choice about it.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
Your sister's as much a victim as you were.
Get out.
He'll thank
You
us one
said
day.
you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
Such a weird voice that she
sense
has.
of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
Magic has nothing to do with this, Fenris.
No, greed for it didn't bring Daenerys here. Make my sister betray me? You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I do feel for him. Kind of, a little bit at least. Just about everybody in Thedas needs, like, a bunch of therapy. Oops, I accidentally made him a rival. What does that mean then for, I thought I already had him up to full rival. Oh no, he must have been like a close friend and now he's not. You're mostly a rival. I'll think of something. I'm not going to get any bonuses from these people if I don't start min-maxing conversations with them. My bad. What difficulty am I playing on? There we go. Now, I did want to talk to Isabella and Varric. If I'd let him kill his sister, do you think I would have got him up to full friendship? I should really pay more attention to that, but the bonuses are nice but not necessary to win the game. Morass, are you the one that does the Qunari sword thing?
A face to forget, but do I know you, Qunari?
Talvashoth, once of the Wounded Coast. I had left my fellows. You convinced me to turn on them. It was long ago. I am now Morass, mercenary of Kirkwall. Time has been kind to your name, champion.
Does Morass mean something?
It means nothing. I have no role, except for what I choose.
Is that good or bad?
It just is.
So, interested in some work?
Yes, but not with you.
Why?
I do not work for those with titles. They do not have jobs, they have causes. When you stand for more stand against you.
I'm surprised to see any Qunari or Talvashoth in the city.
The Kunari died with the Arishak, as they believed they were meant to. Many Talvashoth were also killed, just in case. Time has calmed those fears. Now I am hired as much for my appearance as my skill. Life is comfortably empty. I see the appeal.
He's very softly
Do I
spoken.
have to worry about this old scar?
I felt no kinship to those dead when they lived. You pushed, but the killing was my choice. It led to many more, for many reasons. So no, you and I are not enemies.
Farewell then.
Panehedan, Sira Hawk.
Alright, he's not the one that gives me the mission. In fact, I want to say that that guy's outside of... Oh, you're the barmaids. Outside of the dock area?
Can it come to it on their own?
Then you wouldn't have to betray Hawk's friend.
For someone to slay. That's not reason enough to allow a Maleficar to walk free.
Are you talking about me?
Shall we draw lots?
You want to turn them in? You work it out with Hawk.
Can't believe you're discussing that like right in my presence. I actually got you both for that. Besides, she's not actually a Maleficar at this point. I'll have to remember to come back here at night as well. Oh, I wonder if that was what I missed with those people that were on the docks randomly that I never had anything to do with in Act 2. That's going to bug me until I figure it out. No, it doesn't look like much more loot. Right, okay, Varric. What do you have for us today? Do you have anything in your room worth looting? No, okay.
I cannot imagine what it must be like to lose your family.
Oh my god,
Anything I could
actually
say
talk
would
to
be
Varric.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
See, that was a nice taste of the old Anders. The Anders that we liked from his original appearance. Before he merges, because before he merges with Justice to become this warped vengeance, he's an actual Maleficar. Maybe that's who they were talking about. Yeah, he's much more fun. That was a taste of the old Anders that we like.
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Okay, yeah. Isabella's left, and then we've chatted to everybody.
So he comes down when...
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat dropping.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat-flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Canary.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Canary if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact
I mean,
is,
you're not wrong.
you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
You're just afraid of being anything else.
I don't know how to be anything else.
I bet there's a heart of gold in you. We just have to dig it out and sell it.
Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Well, we didn't get any negative from that, so that can't be that bad. Right, we have now caught up with everybody. So next time we're going to go around, we've still got to catch up with Gamlin. Let's have a look at our quest to see what we've got initially for us to start with. That's journal. Right, so yeah, lost swords. Wounded Coast, so we've got to visit that bit. Last straw. So that's a letter from the Knight Commander. Faith and Justice. Okay, Faith and... I've just done that. Do I have to do it twice? Apparently I have to do that twice. That's fine. So next time we're going to go meet Sister Nightingale, and then we can ditch Sebastian out of our party to get back to a more balanced party that I enjoy. Then we can go and do Justice, visit Gamlin. Yeah, we've got to go a few bits and pieces, but it's nice speaking to everybody after the events of the last 3 years, I guess, and accidentally already getting Fenris's mission, companion mission, out of the way. I appear to have messed up exactly how to keep him. He's not a friend. He's not a rival. It doesn't look like, unless I can choose some correct options whilst playing the rest of the games, for opinion pieces. But it doesn't look like we're going to get the bonus out of him. And I'm surprised I've only got the bonus for Isabella. Should have min-maxed their stats and my responses, but then that doesn't necessarily lead to a true way of role-playing sometimes, because you sort of... Yeah, especially since I've not picked one way or the other. I've sort of been playing... Like, Purple Hawk's not a true do-gooder, not a true badass, hard-ass, I should say. But it still has some of the funniest lines, so, I do like it overall. Anyway, apart from accidentally choosing the not the most optimal way to play it, I still enjoy playing this game, so who cares? Anyway, next time we've got a few more bits and pieces, and it will be nice to go and see Leliana in the game, so that'll be fun. We will look forward to that. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching. There's been very little action, but I've still enjoyed playing, because just catching up with everybody. It's all part of the charm of a BioWare game, is your companions. And next time we're going to get into, hopefully, a bit more action. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.